Hey, and welcome back to another Trailblazer progress video. So if you remember in the last episode, I thought I couldn't complete the Arty Easy Diary, but it turns out that you can because some tasks are auto-completed, which is really good. Got farming started, also got some oak trees planted. So today I'm going to kick it off by buying some more seeds from Olivia, hopefully the last time. My plan was initially to get up my thieving with silk, but I don't even think I need to anymore. I decided to hold off on it till I get a higher experience relic, but honestly, even though master farmer rates are really bad at low thieving, the experience is so fast that I think I'm just going to skyrocket up faster than I can use the seeds anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep working through it at master farmers. So I'll be getting some seeds there as well as increasing my farming levels. Otherwise, I'm going to keep working towards unlocking that next relic so that I can choose what will become the combat relic. Actually, buying seeds isn't even that bad. I realized if you close the shop interface and then reopen, it will be restocked immediately. That must be a Trailblazer League thing. It's super fast. Like, basically, I just emptied it out and now it's restocked again. That removes the world hopping, which is what I really don't like about having to buy stuff from shops. So this is really great. I'll be able to get a good number of seeds here. The problem is my thieving is not outpacing my need for seeds in the birdhouses. So one thing I was working on is I would just want to get all my base levels up to 30 so that I can get those base level tasks done. Then from there I'm probably just going to look and see what tasks I can complete one by one. But after this birdhouse run, I have to find a way to knock out runecrafting, prayer, and herb lore. Defense, I'm probably going to train long range with range to get up. Should be pretty quick, otherwise I'll just melee things. Honestly, not worried about it. Farming should happen pretty quickly. And Slayer, I know there's some tasks related to getting and completing your first Slayer task, so I'll probably look to do that as well. But as for now, this is the first Willow birdhouse on the account. Let's see what the experience drop is like. Wow, 4,000. That's amazing. Alright, the first oak tree is grown. Let's see what it looks like. 24 farming. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, I only had one additional oak acorn in my bank from birdhouses because you don't get a ton at this low level of birdhouse tier. So I'll only be able to plant one oak. I do have a willow seed if I can potentially get to 27. I also have 2 apple seeds. So let me go do my allotment patches. I should be able to get there, I think, from just that. And hey, look, my cat grew, so first 200 death runes coming in. This is where I'll probably be buying pineapples most of the time, if not on Karamja. I think it's a little faster even than noting on Karamja. But because it restocks fully basically every time I can do a run, I'm going to be able to buy these pretty much as fast as I can. I can also buy soda ash and buckets of sand here, so I'll be doing that as well. I don't have a ton of money, so I'm not going to buy too many pineapples. But just enough to keep myself going with the super compost. First apple seed planted on the account. I can technically access 3 of the patches for fruit trees, so I'll be trying to plant as many as I can every morning. For some reason I thought it would be a genius idea to come here with no food. Please pay off. Just wanted to grab the dwellberries for Plague City, because I realized I actually needed to do it to turn in my cat, and then as long as I'm here, I'll grab the red bait worms. Alright, and the second oak gives me 31 farming, so now I can actually plant this willow seed as well, so I will be able to do both of my tree patches today. Kind of a weird thing here, I actually needed access to West Arty to give my cat to these guys, so I'm hoping I could just do this. So I just partly completed the Plague City quest just to get in here, and yeah, it worked. So I need Snape Grass to fully complete the quest, so I'll come back later and do that. But I really wanted to get these death runes going because I'm actually going to sell these for some money. That stack right there should be worth like 20k if I can sell it to the shop. That's going to be my primary source of money for the time being. Yeah, I'll just sell 100 for now. That's 10k cash stack right there. That should keep me going again for a little while. Alright, turning in the fishing contest quest real quick. Should be a good chunk of fishing experience. Only 20k. That's something. Turning in the imp catcher quest. I got the beads real quick while I was getting some other stuff done in the Ardoon area. And figured I'd knock this out of the way because the Amulet of Accuracy is going to be my best in slot amulet for a little while. I'm not really prioritizing getting any better amulets right away because I'm hoping to get them from implings down the road. after achieving the hunter levels required for my passive birdhouse experience. So let's keep going. Just completing Vampire Slayer real quick. You know, I can't remember the last time I completed this quest with range, but here we are. Reason I did this was for the task and the attack experience. I was thinking about waiting to do this one until I had a higher multiplier, but it's just 4K, so they wouldn't have been multiplied. The multiplier wouldn't have helped all that much, and they gave me straight to 41 attack. Yeah, I tried to come down here and kill Tizhar, but nope, I died. That didn't quite work out. I lost a cat, but thankfully it wasn't a very old cat. Just completed the rope swing Karamja task. Now I'm doing the gold one. I'm actually going to stay here and get a couple extra pieces of gold since they go straight to my bank anyway. Man, killed a Joker, but it took forever. I seriously gotta consider getting some runes here. I know most of these early game PVM tasks you would normally expect to complete using magic, because magic is seriously overpowered against all this early game content. But I figured I'd try to do it with range because I needed the experience anyway, and it's not a very good idea. It took me like a minute to kill a Joker. The only time I will intentionally walk in the league, because why not run everywhere? Crossing this bridge. Alright, let's try that again. Crossing this bridge should complete an easy task. There we go. Cool. And I'll run back. One cool tip about this pick up 5 seaweed task is you can actually just drop and pick up the same piece of seaweed. You can see how my task continues updating, even though I'm picking up the same piece. And boom, done. Entering the fight caves should be an easy task. You can just leave right away. Yeah, I'll leave. I'll be back though. And this should be the final easy task as soon as I catch an actual fish. Yeah, so that's easy Karamja. Alright, the reason I did this one specifically is I believe the lamp doesn't have a level restriction on it, so I should be able to use it directly in Herblore. Yeah, AK Herblore experience, which is great because now I'm only 4 off of being able to use other easy lamps on it. Like I was unable to use the already easy lamp because I wanted the cloak right away. Alright, I think it's time I just suck it up and go ahead and buy some runes. I'm going to need to get my magic up a little bit anyway, and there might be a couple things I want to kill coming up soon that would just be much more efficient to use Fire Strike on. So I'm going to go ahead and just suck it up, get a couple casts of Fire Strike, probably not a whole lot, and then I'll have that utility available to me. And also equipping an elemental staff is a task, so I figured that would be a good thing to knock it out. I got 500 casts, that should be sufficient for what I want to do. And honestly might even just get me to the point where I can start using Ivan's Blast and using my Death Runes. Alright, I'm coming to the Abyssal area to hopefully grind out some talismans that I need. I'm going to try to use range here. We'll see how it goes. If I don't hit enough, I'll just use my Fire Strikes. So these things are tearing me up, and there doesn't seem to be any conventional safe spots here. But I managed to figure one out where, oh, come on, follow. If you let him walk down here, and then step here, he will back himself into this corner, and you can just hit him as much as you like. Nice, so I got the 2 talismans I was looking for. I would have liked a cosmic talisman as well, but it's not the biggest deal in the world because I'll be able to come back for it later when I'm stronger. Alright, so I got 50 water runes, any rune, and base level 10 just from that little series of actions, but I'm not actually done with the water talisman yet. Alright, so it's an easy Varrock Diary task to craft some earth runes, but I'm actually going to drop a bunch of my essence here. That'll do, so I'll craft the earth runes. And then if I use the water talisman on the altar, I should make... never mind. So before you ask, yes, I did forget my water runes, but also the Eyes of Gulfrey is already auto-completed, so I don't really have a reason to make mud runes. So if it wasn't obvious, I'm going to complete the Varrock Easy Diary. So that's one of the tasks, just browse the closed store there. I'm probably not going to show the task completions anymore, especially not for these lower level diaries. I'll just show when I'm done. Alright, I'm just going to murder this man here and give his corpse to a dog. You know, the usual Sunday morning. And give his corpse to a dog. You know, the usual Sunday morning. Oh, I also realized I just caught a random Gourmet Imp and got an easy clue, but it's on Zaya, so I can't do it. Alright, so I just completed the diary, I don't actually have 30 herblore yet, so I'm not going to claim the lamp. But the cool thing is the task gets unlocked right away, so I don't have to wait. I can just go ahead and get it done and then claim the lamp later when I'm ready. I totally forgot to record because I wasn't even paying attention. Completed Romeo and Juliet. Pretty straightforward. Grabbed a quick Slayer task from Vanica as I was passing. Figured I might as well. Maybe I've done that last time. I mean, I probably should have done that last time, but I don't know if there is a combat level requirement I didn't have at the time, so it doesn't matter. What I'm actually doing is I'm on my way to kill hill giants. I don't know how else to get up prayer. There's a green dragon I can access, but I don't know how like safe it is and safe spottable it is. So, and I want to get up my range anyway. So I'm going to kill some hill giants for a while. We'll see how bad it is. Looks pretty crowded, unfortunately. If it's not too bad, I will go ahead and grind out 30 prayer here. Otherwise, I might stop at 20 until I can decide something else to do. Alright, already almost 40 range, 18 prayer. I'm going to bail on these. I did some research while I was killing them. Discovered that there are blue dragons in the Watchtower dungeon that I have unlocked natively. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of those. One thing I'm going to do before I do that is I'm going to go kill some giant spiders up over here, because that was the Slayer task I got from Vanica. That way I can grab another one right away before I go. And there's 40 range. That's what I was gunning for, so that I can enter the Raging Guild, which I realize is the only tannery I have access to for now, so that'll be nice to have. It also is a task. Alright, Vanica, give me something a little better. 26 cows. That's not very good at all. Alright, grabbing an anti-dragon shield from Duke Horatio real quick before I head over to the blue dragons to get some dragon bones for faster prayer. Alright, let's see what these experience drops are like. Oh, I dropped it. Let's go ahead and bury 576. That's great. Plus, I got a task for killing a dragon, and I get a task for burying the bones, which is great. Alright, that'll be the last one. Unfortunately, I ran out of runes, and I'm exactly one kill too short. So I'll just do some regular bone burying somewhere else and knock out the rest of that level. Got a task for teleporting using law runes for the first time, so that's cool. Just use one of my law runes to make a farm run faster. I actually think I'm going to start using this patch to make my compost because it's closer to the bank. So I'll be doing that. But also, I forgot to mention, after I was done killing dragons, I got 30 defense by casting defensively and 47 magic, which is great. Alright, first willow tree. 11,000 experience. That's so nice. 39 farming. So this is actually probably how I'm going to do most of my rune crafting, at least up until Wrath runes, provided I actually stick with my region unlock goal. I'm not going to do the dangerous path, at least at this exact moment. I don't know if there's a world or something where there's a mass doing this that might make it better, but right now I'd probably just get instantly killed. So I'll just do the long route because I just need to do a couple of trips right now anyway. Alright, what's the experience drop look like? Yeah, that's pretty good. This should be 30 rune crafting. Nice. There's 30 prayer. This person is so unutilized that they don't even have a tan option. You have to actually talk to them. And then I can use the leather to craft a leather body, which is an easy task. And as far as I can tell, there's no additional leather tasks, so I'm just probably going to craft the rest of these into various things. I might save like 5 leather though. Apparently I can't make whips yet. Alright, Vanica, something good that'll get me to 30. Spiders again. Alright, so I learned that there's actually no requirements for using Steve. 103 ogres, much better Slayer task. So I figured I'd come to him and get that easy task done as well. I also am now realizing I could be doing a tree here, so I'll be doing that on my next run around, also a fruit tree. There's another easy task I can complete over here by doing the agility course, so I'm going to get that knocked out too. I should be able to buy a seed pod here, an item I've never actually had before. Wonderful to have it though. It'll allow me to teleport back here anytime I want, and I'll be able to get that because Monkey Man S2 is an autocomplete. Alright, another thing I should be able to do is, oops, accidentally get in a fight with this gnome over here, but I should be able to get a monkey talisman from him. Yeah, let's grab a ninja talisman just in case I need to do the Apatil agility course, which I should be doing. Actually, as long as I'm here, I'll grab a couple others too. Just getting a couple other little tasks knocked out. as long as I'm here. Really? I was so close. And then also because the quest is auto-completed, over here should be a crate I can search. And in that crate, I will find a monkey friend, and I can wear him on my back for an easy task. Alright, so I believe it's a task to regenerate your prayer points with a lot empty. And yeah, 5. So I could have done that a long time ago. Alright, that's 30 Slayer. 130 left, and that's Herblore. Oh, and if it wasn't obvious, ogres were my Slayer task. But I'm not actually going to finish the task or anything until I can come back and kill them much faster. Alright, taking a quick farm run here. I'm going to be using the Grand Sea Pod to actually plant the trees in the Tree Gnome Stronghold for a few more trees, though I think with my low tier bird's nest, I'm going to be outpacing planting the trees than I can actually get from the birdhouses. So I'll be prioritizing getting a higher tier birdhouse soon, so hopefully I can get more seeds than I can plant. That's the goal anyway. Just checked the first fruit tree here. Turns out it was a task to do a fruit tree, so medium task done. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sell this stack of death runes, I believe. I just turned in another cat if that wasn't obvious, for a good 20k, and I'm actually going to buy some chaos runes, probably just 1 pack for now. And then I need some more air runes just in general, so I'll go ahead and stock up on that. Ooh, that was a little bit more than I thought, but it should be okay, it should be okay. Just finished chop 100 willow logs, and there's 100 willow logs burnt. Pretty nice because I got 48 fire making effectively passively. Actually came back to this shop again because I needed some iron arrow tips. I know I could have gone to Catherby, but this was closer. And it was a test to fletch 150 of those. Oh man, this is so great. I was struggling to figure out how I was going to wrap up that last Herblore level, but now it's done for me. 30 Herblore, just like that. And that should be, yep, 30 base level. Perfect. Glad to get that one knocked out. 2 pretty quick and easy tasks here. Fletch a maple shortbow. And fletch an oak shortbow. So that should be 60 more tasks, or points. And that means I'm only 50 away. So 1 more medium task away, or 5 easies. About to do another birdhouse run, but before I did, I figured I'd get a little bit more of the flax so that I can do teak birdhouses. I'll have to get some teak logs real quick, but that shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so here's the teak tree, by the way. It's south of Castle Wars. There's just 1, but it is enough for me to get a couple for birdhouses. And actually also got 57 woodcutting, which isn't a task in itself, but will allow me to finish the last task I have. And that was actually to build a waka canoe. Seemed convenient, needed the teak logs anyway, and so if I go to relics, I have the ability to unlock the combat relic. So I just posted a video yesterday that kind of details my thought process around these relics, so I'm not going to spend any time talking about it here. If you're curious, you can check out that video, but I'm actually going to go with the magic relic. Super excited. I hope buying the chaos runes earlier didn't give that away. The cool thing about that is, even though they're chaos runes and they're more expensive, I only use 1/10 per cast. So in theory, even 100 chaos runes will last me 1,000 casts and do a lot more damage than mind runes. So I figured I'd pick them up even though they're expensive. So there you have it. Finally have unlocked the next relic. Have unlocked the ability to cast magic twice as fast and save a ton of runes. I have some fun ideas planned for things to do with that. First thing's going to be finding a way to make some cash, and I have some ideas in mind, but it's going to require some training, going to require some grinding, going to require some more unlocks, but we'll save that for the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Best of luck on your own Trailblazer grind, and please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in the next one.